welcome 2020 masculine messages. Divine masculine, it's been actually such a blessing to be able to connect and be able to be here and do what I do. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that joins me here to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibes. Masculine and feminine. As we know, we're restoring wholeness and understanding that we're really creating with both energies. And it really allows you to see the whole world differently. You know, I look at the whole world differently now that I've become, more whole. And I see people differently. And it's a beautiful gift. Now the feminine, wow. I almost did not look at the bottom of the deck. And I started doing some other things, and then I realized, I need to look at the bottom of the deck. And there was the Capricorn card, as well as to just, really what's happening here. What's happening? We are shifting by making the connection between the masculine and feminine and restoring wholeness and connection. As we go from the old to the new. So right now I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck right now. Pisces, I believe, the fourth house, roots. And we have the 10th house, the world, and we know that this card is connected to Capricorn. We're expanding here with experience, and we know we're being activated here. It's time. It's time to create with the love. Well, it's time to reflect back the love that we've created within, the wholeness we've created within. And it's through our pain, the reflections of our pain, our experiences of dark and light, as well as love, joy, and happiness from our childhood experiences, and how we're going to mesh the past, present, and future all together. And we're going to use that beautiful energy of Aquarius mixed with the Capricorn energy, and we're going to materialize and we're going to build our futures. We must connect, as we found out in the feminine reading, to our right and left brains, and we have to have our hearts, our intentions, and our thoughts working in logical order. With, our thoughts being inspired thoughts. Pisces, I believe, well, that is the Hanged Man, and this is literally expanding with the Fibonacci spiral, and that's the connection of the masculine and feminine and coming out of our shell. Expanding with our light. And the fourth house, roots, well, that's connected to the Four of Cups, but this is where self was born, and this is connected to our past, our childhoods, the nurturing energy that was in our lives, whether that be from our mother or our father, but who nurtured us, and where was the identity of self born, as well as the fourth house is ruled by the moon. So the moon is helping us to expand from who we've been to who we're becoming, because we're becoming someone completely new. We're transforming because we've activated our divine blueprint. Oh, and I left these cards for a reason. The Void, of course, Moon, Missing, and Scorpio, I Transform. And these two cards came out in the solar eclipse reading, but the end of the reading did not work out, so I had to do it all over again. And I was upset, but then I knew why, because the Revolution card had to come out for both the masculine and feminine, and those messages had to be received. But this also came with a connection to Pluto, and we'd actually achieved the transformation. So this is a pretty incredible message that's been sent here. And this card is connected to the Revolution card. You can see that they are connected. And this card was just sitting right here. So this message goes with it. Uranus, genius. And we're having an ending and a new beginning. That's what we're doing. And it's connected to our new patterning, our routines. With the 6th house here, this is connected to how do we put all of these patterns of the light, self-care, the energy of the dolphin into our transformations in order to make them the best transformations ever achieved. This is the Tower and the 8 of Cups. So this is the 8 of Cups, and nothing good is going to come of this situation. We just have to let the divine in. We're not in control, we're in charge. And this is the energy of the Tower, the Great Awakener. And that's what's happening. There's a great awakening happen, and it's connected to the transformation. And this is one heck of a transformation, because this is the Death card in the tarot. And this is having the transformation and starting anew, having the metamorphosis. And this is connected to our patterning, our extremism patterning. And it's also connected to sex and death and rebirth. Birth here. The life energies. And how are we going to metamorphosize? We're going to have an ending and a new beginning. And it's connected to our routine. Or self-care. Because it's time. It's time to create all this holistic healing for the collective, these new patterns. The Prince of Wands. And now this is activating with our light, our chakra flow, because we've healed. Something there is expanding, and it has to do with our 3rd eye and our God spark, how we act. That's definitely intentions of the heart are connected to our soul star. And it's connected now to the 8 of Pentacles and literally the new patterns we're creating. So here's all the new patterns we're creating. And there's the Princess of Wands. So now we have 2 energies in alignment. The Prince and Princess. We've made the connection of the masculine and feminine through this new patterning. And this is activating the transformation. This is activating I transform right here. And here is the transformation in the 4 of Pentacles. Here's the new person being created out of the 2. And there's DNA activations, 3rd eye activations. And this is sacral chakra healing. And it's also connected to this I transform. The card I just flung onto the floor. Now the Queen of Pentacles is here to help us ground this transformation. The King showed up in the feminine, and the Queen is showing up within the masculine. And this is connected to our patterning of our roots. But now something new has been birthed. A new, like this is DNA activations, because we are transforming. We know our DNA is going to respond. And this is connected to the 5 of Pentacles, the lack of, but we have no lack of here because we're connected to spirits from the Earth Star to the Soul Star Plus. Like we're really grounding things here, and this is the birthing of the new energies. And it's thanks to the moon. And it's connected to where we're getting our power from. And we're getting our power from our light within now. It's like part of our DNA now. This is incredible transformation, Divine Masculine. Let's see what's being activated. The 10 of Cups with death. There it is. There's the transformation right there. We have the death card twice now. It's time to transform. And it's to cross the bridge to what's been created from within to without. This is new earth. This is the cups. Prosperity. And it's thanks to the moon. The 6 of discs. Our generosity. We've ended selfishness. Karmic scales balanced. And it was through strength found. Weakness was healed. The weakness to transform was healed. And this is where the expansion really began and the creation of holistic healing and health. The energy of the Caduceus, the Kundalini, chakra flow, as well as we're not the serpent that eats round tail anymore. We've transformed. This is completely transforming from this space with this energy. And it was to create peace on the path of the moon. And in order to be able to defend ourselves, to create peace on the path of the moon. And this is our connection to the moon, our light, the light, our starseed homes, where we're going, our paths. And right now it's about change. And look at that, I didn't even know that this card was behind this one. It was stuck to it. But we're creating flow, we're creating change. The 2 of Pentacles energy. And the feminine got a little bit of, well, this card twice, and there was a little bit extra information that I received because of it. And it's connecting the lovers. And there's the Gemini energy and the twin flames. And I really love how you can see that we have got our chakras in flow. They're flowing here. And we've created balance for the feminine and balance for the masculine. And this is connected to Jupiter and Capricorn. Our abundance. And the energy that's helping us transform right now. That's a few too many cards. That's our message right now. This ending and new beginning is allowing us to connect to the ancients in a new way. It's like we can see something we couldn't see before. The honoring path. And it fell out on the Princess of Wands, who's being enthusiastic. She's being enthusiastic with her light and those passions and acting with it. This has to do with our intentions. The honoring path, respect and high regard. A woman stands on stage before her, and audience applauds her shining presence. On a purely practical level, this card indicates that you will soon be receiving positive recognition for something you've done or something you're about to do. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own towards you. You are starting to see the best in yourself. And as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. If someone treats you with disrespect, you now have the power to demand them to be civil with you. In fact, the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe you long for. So you choose an increasing intention of self-respect in your thoughts and your behaviors, such as a powerful daily approach, projecting incredible dignity and authentic power to 2 irresistible vibrations in the universe. So take a bow. When you acknowledge yourself, the world acknowledges you back. Affirmation. I choose to prioritize myself. I am a truly valuable person deserving of my own self-care. And this is now becoming whole and learning how to nurture thyself in order to create that energy of the dolphin of self-compassion, but also being able to nurture others and be there for others as well. And we're really raising vibes and we're really manifesting. We're connecting. when we're healing and we're harmonizing. And I just love it because it's really all about our intentions. What did we set out to do? See if the card is meant to come out again, it will. The feminines did. The butterfly came out, the butterfly card came out, and then it came out again. The owl. And now that's twice. The owl card was just sitting here, and the owl card just came out again. Incredible. What a beautiful gift. That means both of these readings are on point. Just little signs, synchronicities that let us know that the universe is here with us and listening, wanting to be part of this healing. Wisdom. Open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing a part of the whole. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistake. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than an attack. And that's true, and that's how we are in the energy of peace. And we're still creating with a positive charge, and we don't have to feel dominance or uncomfortable or those negative or lower vibrational energies when we're not feeling like we're equal. Owls are found on every continent except for the polar caps and are normally one of the apex predators. They famously have big eyes situated in the front of their heads and are mainly nocturnal. As hunters, the ability to perceive prey in low light or darkness is of vital importance, and these birds have evolved to do this very well. The eyes are placed within a feathered facial disc that acts as a kind of capture shape to direct sound into the ears. The eyes do not move much, so the head can swivel almost 360 degrees in some species. Interestingly, a large portion of owls have asymmetrical placement of ears, which helps them to exactly pinpoint their prey. The magic. The use of owl magic is as ancient as the practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greek and Roman to Northern European and First Nations of the Americans. We use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation and perhaps you are not seeing the whole truth and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision or when you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. Symbology. Frontal-shaped large eyes with discs around them. Talons, the colors silver and yellow. And Athena, this goddess, is holding the talons as part of the symbology. She's holding them. Must meditate on that for a minute. I think we're going to get a Sacred Mirrors card to finish off this reading because we're going to ask these cards what's happening now with the Two of Pentacles change. It's really this card. We're in flow here. We're healing. Chakra flow. Energetic cornerstone of heightening awareness, shifting into visionary perception. Subtle force pervading and emanating from the incandescent X-rayed physiology. Chakras whirl and intonations of Sanskrit mantra glowing, ascending vertically inside the central shaft, sprouting to a kundalini tree, surrounding the atom Kadnan, universal human. Prana laces with chi, acupuncture meridians and points operate as rivers of radiance, interfused with consciousness, quivering oceans of light, penetrate all levels of being, evoking bioluminescent electromagnetic fields. That's beautiful. Invoking bioluminescent electromagnetic fields and resonance with a higher spiritual template. Reflection, multidimensionality, and that's what we're doing. We're reflecting multidimensionality. That's beautiful. Thank you guys for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. We're becoming more multidimensional. We're not being separate, and we're not separating everything. We're actually pulling it all together like the spider with the spider web, and we're pulling it all together to become more multidimensional and raise the vibration and create a really grand picture. Builders of the golden ages, take care.